You are the first person to adapt the ancient Mongolian Aravt system into a modern digital platform. Could you tell us a little about yourself and share the personal journey or life path that led you to this moment?
Who I am? My name is Anar Artur. I am founder of Aravt Systems. Yes, and I'm working on this project already strongly 1 year, but I started maybe a long time ago, 4 years ago, even before that. But now I'm making it to the project.
Aravt comes from ancient structure. Why bring it back now?
It's a very deep question, but where from I get it? Basically, I can say it's from my higher self or a higher beings, maybe, yeah. But also from the history, from Mongolian history. I studied a lot about Mongolian history and about how Genghis Khan and the Hans before and after, how they were formatting, how they were organizing, how they were structuring. I learned from this, but curiosity arises from because it was difficult for me to live in a modern world because I had some challenges to live. I thought there is a lot of unfair things happening, and there was a lot of disbalance. It was hard for me to operate, work, and make a business, and or to trust other people, and it was very messy. And now I had hard time to understand how to make peace around me and how to make everything nice around me so that I can live very good life,
Aravt means 10 in Mongolian. Why is this number so important? And what makes 10 the ideal starting unit for unity and growth?
It's a very good question. Why 10 people? To answer very quickly, we have 10 fingers on the toes, on the hand. So it means our brain is capable of managing 10 different nervous systems in our body. So it's kind of natural to us to manage 10 separate things, and organize and control and manage. So this is the first quick answer to that. Generally, I think people capable of managing 10 people, but also not only because of that reason. 10 is also kind of special number. Yes, it's a 0 and it's a 1. 1 represents beginning of and the start of everything and the unity of everything. And 0 represents infinity, the constant circle of everything. Yeah, so it's a very special number. So,
have you already formed your own Aravt of 10 people? If so, what is the main focus or purpose that unites your Aravt today?
I will not say I have full 10, but I am learning and I am creating my own Aravt and 10. But nowadays my role is more to create more 10s or educate people how to create Aravts, how to manage Aravts. So for me at the moment it's not really important to sustain Aravt, but it's important to create other leaders who can actually manage Aravt and create Aravts and run with this, because it has certain challenges and not many people can adapt to this lifestyle easily.
What are the main challenges or inner barriers that can prevent people from easily adapting to the Aravt system?
Because now in modern world, people kind of programmed to work for themselves and maybe for the boss or there is only for themselves to make their life better, but not make other people's life better. Yes. So,
do you believe the Aravt system requires a fundamental shift in mindset?
Yes, the mindset. People have to change their problematic mindset. I discover when people work themselves, there is a lot of competition between other people. They have to compete, who's the best, who's the alpha, who can manage this better, who can market this better. And there is constant competition between every individual. And because of that competition, many people lose. There is people winning. Let's say the smart or more quick people, they win, but there is On the other side, many people lose also. They lose their business, they lose their time, they lose their money if they lose certain competitions. So this makes things unfair, because some people spend life to build a business all their life, and all of a suddenly it can disappear because some big company or big Chinese company or any big mega company can take over easily. And then their life effort get destroyed very easily. So it's kind of unfair.
You've mentioned that people tend to behave more consciously and responsibly when they use the Aravt system. What emotional or personal changes have you experienced yourself throughout this journey?
Safety comes from communication, and it's also leaders' knowledge. Because if leader can understand where all these people have common interest and common goal, and if these 10 people or 5 people, 6 people, they have common goal, together already decide what they're striving for, so there is less competition. They rather support each other to achieve certain goals, certain missions, and it also can benefit all the people in the Aravt. This way, it becomes more stable, less competition, more collaboration, and more trust, more support, more of everything.
How can Aravt system help me build a business?
Business to grow is easy. Okay, first of all, Aravt brings, let's say I am individual, I want to make business, any kind of business. So for me, I need to find business partners at the beginning. I have to find reliable people who I can trust and strive for something. Normally, people have 1 or 2 partners and they go from there. Aravt system offers you already the structure, the people. If you join, let's say, one Aravt, you already have team. So this process gets very quick, You don't have to look. If you're interested in design, you can find Aravt in specializing in design, and you can join, and you can showcase your talent. Like, I can do this, I can do that, I can do for team, for you others, this and that. And other members understand, and then you become a team, and then you become valuable chain in the team, So this is first. So this process gets very quick. So if you have 1 or 2 partners, if your one partner become asshole or become like don't trust the project, and if he give up, all the effort, all the thing goes to you, So you have to, take all the challenges and go through. And normally it become very heavy because one individual have to be like superhero to maintain all this business and the structure. So it's kind of stressful for people. So when they stress, they go to drinking or they give up easily or something like this. So having a lot of people to support you, it's plus very good. This how Aravt system can help you. The second also, people need to go to financing also. They need to finance the projects. So if you already have Aravt that is specialized in financing, you can immediately contact them and showcase your project. And usually financing investors, they like it because you already have good structure, good team, and this is very important, because it shows stability. And investors are also willing to invest. And they also can see how this Aravt is infiltrated and how they communicated with other Aravts. So investor usually get not only one person with the project, they get team with multiple partners. So for business, it's very nice. You can immediately do things. So it kind of saves your time and effort and energy, everything. Also, there is less, let's say, bullshit, okay. So because people, they all look at each other, they control each other, so people usually behave better.
You've mentioned that people tend to behave more consciously and responsibly when they use the Aravt system. What emotional or personal changes have you experienced yourself throughout this journey?
First of all, I learned leadership, because I have to find common language with all these many people. And then you start to understand people more, people's struggles more, and people's problems more. And then it brings you leadership skills automatically, you know. So this is one good change because you need to take care of several people. So in the mind. And the second is you become less egocentric. Like you start to working for other people. You start working to solve other people's problem. And when you start seeing the result, it makes you happy also, you know. So you become more consciously wide, you know, like you start to understand life better.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Where can someone begin looking for new Aravt
Anyone
members?
can be a new Aravt member as long as they have this first training or understanding of this Aravt, how it works. So if they understand it, they can request and join anywhere, anytime, to any Aravt.
Imagine a shy but highly skilled person who has many ideas but struggles to scale alone. How can the Aravt system support such a person, and where should they begin?
You said it. You need to build a team. You need to create your own Aravt. You can join or you can create your own Aravt, you know, from zero. So
What qualities matter more than skills when forming a strong Aravt?
normally you have to find people who are multi-talented, multi-skilled is good. This is one thing you have to look at because you don't want to choose the lazy person even though he understands the Aravt or everything benefits. Some people just choose to be lazy and sit home. So if you build your team from this kind of people, your Aravt will be also ultimately like this.
What real-life problems, personally or professionally, has the Aravt system helped you solve since you began using it?
Yes, many problems. I solved my life problems. I solved other people's problems. It's all about networking, communicating. Okay, if someone here needs a designer, I know Aravt who works in designer, so I connect, I help them how to work, and then I solve their problem.
Where to seek help to understand this project?
You can reach out to anyone who's in Aravt system, who's understanding the system good. But also, plus we think of making an institution or a little training camp where people can have first education about Aravt and how to operate inside Aravt. So people have guidance on how to run Aravts, how to manage Aravts. Essentially, we want to create many leaders. So the things I learned from creating Aravts, I pass the knowledge to the coming people. The main goal is obviously to unite everyone.
Uniting everybody. That
Yes.
is the most important goal.
Yes.
Ah.
We got the team.